What is up, you guys? This is me, Flight Simulator X Hobbyist. It is Sunday, May 6th, 2018. Time is 12:51 p.m. So, I'm going to be doing a review and gameplay video of Virtavia Alphasim's Sea Knight. Now, there are two variants of the Sea Knight that I know so far. There's the HH-46, which is this one right here, and the CH-46. The CH-46 Sea Knight is flown by the United States Marine Corps, or I should now say was flown by the United States Marine Corps. And their job was hauling cargo and transporting troops. Now, the HH-46's job was basically the same thing, but for transporting people, they mostly transported sailors or personnel from one ship to another, or either from a ship to a naval air station. And they also transported cargo too. So this one right here is not the default texture. I got this texture off of Groom Lake Simulations. I highly recommend Groom Lake Simulations if you want a texture of a real aircraft to be made. He does a pretty nice job compared to other ones that I've had, like detail-wise and all that. So yeah, this Sea Knight, this HH-46 Sea Knight right here is flown excuse me, by Helicopter Combat Support Squadron 11, and their nickname is the Gunbearers. They are stationed at Naval Air Station North Island, or you also could say Coronado Island, in San Diego, California. If I remember right, it is San Diego, California. But, so, what do you get with this helicopter? First of all, really nice detail for texture-wise. Not only that, but the cargo bay. Really, really nice detailed texture. You also have a authentic and really nicely detailed 3D cockpit with functioning control surfaces, even the collective functions too. And yeah. There are some complaints I do have, but I don't feel like I really need to mention them because they don't really worry me a whole lot, but I can live with them. And also the door here, or the ramp, opens and closes. In fact, I'm going to close that. And the winch does work. It's that I haven't been able to figure out on how to make the winch work. So today's schedule, we are going to fly out to the USS Nimitz and USS Patuxent. Right now, they are doing what's called underway replenishment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to land this Sea Knight on the Nimitz, and I'm going to talk a little bit about what underway replenishment is and what VertRep is, or vertical, or a vertical replenishment is. So without, and also sorry about this, I forgot to say the sound for this helicopter to me, excuse me, it sounds a lot like a CH-47 Chinook than it does a Sea Knight. I found two high definition videos of a CH-46 Sea Knight. I'm going to see about sending them to someone on Sim Outhouse to see if they can make a sound pack for this Sea Knight. And also, there is a freeware Sea Knight, but it really isn't that detailed as this one is. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to start up this helicopter, and we're going to fly out to the Nimitz and USS Patuxent. So here we go. So I'm also going to explain a little bit about the CH-46, the Sea Knight. I shouldn't say CH since I'm flying a H, excuse me, HH-46. So this is a medium transport helicopter, so that means it can excuse me. That means it can transport small cargo, not heavy cargo. And I'm actually going to reset the USS Nimitz and Patuxent because I cannot find them at all. But anyway, so this helicopter is built to carry small cargo, not large cargo. That is what this helicopter is built to haul. This is the naval aviation version of the Army's UH-60 Blackhawk. So, yeah, and then if they need to transport heavy cargo, they will call in the CH-53 Super Stallions. So as you can see, the Nimitz and Patuxent are right up ahead. So I'm going to land on the Nimitz and explain a little bit about what underway replenishment is and what vertical replenishment is, or also known as Virtavia. For those of you people who don't know what those are. Alright, so the ship on the right is the Patuxent, and the ship on the left is the USS Nimitz. And we have a Seahawk that is flying beside the Patuxent, so if we end up crashing, he can come and rescue us. Alright, so underway replenishment is, if you saw when I was landing, there are tubes connected to the carrier and also a string. That is one of the ways that the carrier can get aviation fuel. Well, no, that's the only way that the oiler besides us, the USS Patuxent, can get aviation fuel to this carrier. Also, if you notice, there was a box that was moving towards the oiler. What they're doing is they're taking cargo from the Nimitz. No, actually, from the USS. Hold on.
The temperature is 84 degrees, the altimeter is 3019. It's time for all unnecessary personnel to clear the catwalks and the flight deck. All flight deck personnel get into the complete proper flight deck uniform. Helmets on and buckled, sleeves rolled down. Goggles down, check chocks tied down and all loose gear about the deck. Check your pockets for FOD. Check all rotor clearances and pop arcs. Start all the go aircraft for the 2010 launch. Start them up.
Anyway, so, back what I was saying. What's happening is they are taking, like, anything in boxes and all that from the oiler on a line that they shot that they shot from the carrier to the oiler with the M14 rifle, which that has either a metal or a rope on it, so then they actually can haul cargo from the oiler to the carrier. But the most efficient way that the Navy has found out to actually take and transport cargo, let's say from the oiler to the carrier, is by helicopter. That is one of the roles that the HH-46 Sea Knight used to play in the Navy. Now, since the Navy retired the Sea Knight, and I think that was a couple years ago, the SH-60 Seahawk now does VirtRep, and VirtRep is vertical replenishment. So basically, to sum it up, underway replenishment is where they're transporting stuff from one ship to another. Vertical replenishment is when they're using a helicopter or a rotary winged aircraft to transport goods from a ship to another ship. And VirtRep is the most efficient way to transport items. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do a demo to the best of my ability on what a VirtRep looks like. No, it's not actually going to show any cargo being hooked up on the bottom of the helicopter, unfortunately. But yeah, so without further ado, that's what I'm going to do right now, and I'm going to kind of explain it. So basically, I'm going to take off. Whoop. I forgot I set my RPM to low. Alright, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take off from the Nimitz. And I'm going to wait for the guy in the yellow shirt right here while he actually doesn't move. But he's basically going to kind of like do a wing flapping motion. And that's going to signal to me that I can take off. And then he's going to fist pump me and point to me, which means I'm clear to go wherever I want to go. So what I just did was I simply applied left left pedal. And I'm not going to be quick. The only time you have to be fast is if the oiler and the carrier is spaced out pretty far. But since they're doing underway replenishment, I don't really have to rush this. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly around to the oiler. I'm going to hover over the oiler, and what's going to happen, and I am going to put in the description below, I'm going to put an actual video of a VirtRep. So then you guys can actually see what a real VirtRep looks like. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hover over the helipad on the oiler, and I am going to wait for one of the deck crew members to actually attach the cable onto the bottom of my helicopter. And then after when the yellow shirt on the oiler gives me the signal that it is connected, he's going to signal me to take off. And then I'm going to go over to the Nimitz and do the same thing that I did on the oiler. So I'm going to go over to the oiler here. I'm going to hover over the helipad. And I have to get down low enough to where they can reach the hook on the bottom. Alright, so I hover like this. And now, alright, and now this lane is attached to my helicopter, so all I have to do is do this. Whoa, that was a little too low. I would have been dragging the box. So I am going to now, yeah, which don't do what I just did. That you never want to do, because you would have literally dragged the box with whatever cargo it had inside of it. But anyway, you would clear the Nimitz and you would come back around like this, and you want to go slow. You don't want to go fast, because if you go fast, that cargo box is going to act like a pendulum, and it is going to be tough, because then you have to fight all that center of gravity that the box on the bottom that would be swinging would actually be creating. Alright, so I'm going to come back in. I'm going to have to make another lap. Alright, there we go. That's nice and perfect. So I have to drop some altitude. Then I have to basically inch up a little bit. Hover right there. Alright, and now the hook, and now the wire is detached from the hook, so then that means I can go. Alright, now we're going to fly back to North Island. But that is how a vert rep works out. But yet again, you got to remember, when you watch that video of actual vert rep, those pilots and those crew members have plenty of years of experience doing that. So that's why I'm a little sloppy too. Because I just got this helicopter like, when was it? No, yesterday. And I was up last night. No, No, sorry, I got it Friday. So I was up Friday, and last night and no, 2 nights ago, practicing. But it'll, like, I'll master it. But with school and everything, I have to set that priority first. I am also gonna say, just like with the CH-53A, I do not recommend first-time helicopter pilots for FSX flying this. This is control sensitive. The slightest move on the joystick and um and and the pedal and the collective will have a immediate response. It's not like the Sea-King where, like, it kind of has like a pause, like a little pause to it. So, alright, and then we're gonna land at North Island, and that's gonna be it for my video here. Alright, so we're gonna land somewhere right where that hangar is, or next to that hangar. I just gotta circle back around. Oh, and I've even seen a video where where a Sea Knight ended up ditching in the water, and another Sea Knight ended up as the search and rescue helicopter. Alright guys, so that ends my review and gameplay video of the Virtavia Alphasim Sea Knight. I also forgot to say there is, if you're a member on Avisim, there is a texture pack for this Sea Knight. And the Sea Knight, and the default texture for this Sea Knight is HC11. Now remember, not this one. This texture is off of Groom Lake Simulations. The search and rescue Sea Knight helicopter from Point Magoo, and a Sea Knight texture from the Vietnam War. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. And I only respond to positive questions or comments. So have a nice day. And if you are a service member or a veteran, thank you for your service. Have a nice day. Bye.